And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at Party Game Wallet, which, surprisingly, comes with an actual wallet, which, even more surprisingly, is used in this game. This is going to be played, you're going to be using cards in this wallet. The theme of this game is essentially everyone's walking around with a wallet full of stuff. You're going to get pulled over by customs or the police, I'm not sure who you get pulled over by, and they're going to be checking your wallet to see if you are a guilty person or innocent person. Why do you have two IDs in your wallet? You shouldn't have two different IDs. Why do you have currencies for 3 different countries? That doesn't seem like something an ordinary person would carry around in their wallet. Why are you carrying so much cash? Things like that. It's a light party style game. Here's how it plays. This game revolves around a deck of cards. In this deck of cards, at the bottom of the cards, you'll see it tells you how many you put in the deck based on how many players are in the game. Actually, you only need to do that for a 2-player game, and the rest you can do, it says, if you want a balanced game, and I highly recommend that you do that. What is exactly in this deck? Well, there are various bills of 4 different currencies. You can see euros and pounds and dollars, etc. There are police badges, there's credit cards, there's jewelry, which counts towards money but is not a specific currency, and there are ID cards that are in here. So everything is going to be shuffled. Each player is going to get 5 cards dealt to them. You're going to be using this wallet. In this wallet are victory point tokens. In here are 5 what we call extra ID cards, and then the remainder of the cards that aren't dealt out to everybody are basically put here in the back of the wallet. You're going to have 6 time cards faced like this on a table. Everyone's going to shuffle up and get a coin. These coins are cents, and they'll count towards your money total at the end, which really only breaks tie, or it could cause you to go over a limit or whatever. And whoever has the lowest number is going to go first. Everyone's going to take a turn, and then after a turn is over, we'll turn over a time card. When all the time cards are turned over, the round ends. Now, on your turn, there are 4 different things you can do. 1, you can flip another hourglass token, I guess if you want time to go faster. 2, you can take one of the cards from your hand, and you can put it into the wallet. Or you can do the opposite, without looking, take a card out of the wallet and add it to your hand. You can also buy one of these extra IDs. They cost 300 currency units, doesn't matter what currency. You pay that, you take these out, and you pick one of the IDs and keep it in front of you. So those are the 4 things you can do. When time runs out, everyone is going to reveal their hands, and you're going to find out if you are guilty or innocent. To be innocent, you need an ID. You also need to have less than 500 currency units. So if I have here, we have 300 and 400, and here I have 600, I am not innocent. I'm also not innocent because you can only have 2 types of currency, so I'm in trouble there. Now, jewelry doesn't count towards that end, so if I have this in my hand, for example, I'm fine. I have 500. I didn't go over my limit, and I only have 2 types of currency. Also, you're not allowed to have a police badge unless you're a police officer. You're not a credit card. You can't have unless you are John Smith. So you got to be careful to follow the rules. Now, each ID can basically change the rules. Like, for example, the party girl has to have jewelry, and she can have as many currencies as she wants. The secret agent has to have at least 2 IDs. The millionaire has to have, the millionaire just can have as much money as he wants. And the police officer can have a police badge. And but also, otherwise than that, he's normal. Then there's John Smith, who can have the credit card. And the credit card, so you look at the credit card here, you can draw, at the end of the round, you can just draw cards from the wallet until you draw a currency note. Hopefully it doesn't make you go over your limit. And the police badge, you can use it at the end of the round to point at someone, and if they're guilty, you get to take all their stuff. That's pretty much it, except At the beginning of the round, each player gets 2 action cards from this thing, and you can use these on your turn. They can do anything from giving you extra time at the end of a round. They'll let you play an extra action. Everyone passes a card to the left. Happy birthday, discard 3 cards from the wallet, or draw 3 cards, add 1, and give the other 2 to other players. Take cards from other players, inspect someone else's hand, etc. So you'll get 2 of these each round. You're going to play through 3 different rounds, resetting at the end of each round. When you are innocent, you will basically open this pouch here, and you're going to get a certain number of tokens, basically depending on how many people played the game and how close you are to 500. So of all the innocent people, the person who has the most money, obviously not going over their limit, is going to get a certain number of tokens based on the number of players in the game. And these tokens range from 1 to 3 points. Every time that you are guilty, you have to throw a token back. Most points at the end, winner of the game. Okay, the box here is garbage. This is a garbage box and a garbage insert, but normally I'd really give them, yell about this one, but the fact is that it comes with this nice wallet, and everything fits inside here. The whole thing zips up, and you can keep the entire game in a wallet, which makes sense. So I like that. Card quality is iffy. It's fairly thin. Cards are not horrible, and the tokens are really boring tokens, but whatever. Everything else, I like the artwork on the cards a lot. I like that the currencies are marked as different currencies, but they're also different colors, so they're also easy to tell apart from each other. The whole game just has a really nice look to it. Well, there you go. That is Party Game Wallet. Now, I really like the compact nature of it, and I also like the fact that it scales pretty well. 2 players was but it wasn't horrible either, right? And with the multiple players, it's silly fun. It's a really fast game. Draw a card, put a card in, do this. Everyone does it 6 times. Boom, the round is over. We reveal them. So you get your opening hand, you're like, oh no, I have 3 IDs. Or, oh, I have so much money. Now, having so much money is not a problem because you can buy an ID. You can stick cards you don't want back in a wallet. You need a specific card you pull from the wallet. You use your special cards. Folks, this is no Brainiac style game. And yet, it was fun. It's fun because the theme is really strong. It's that whole, what do I got in my wallet? And it feels unique, right? It feels interesting. Okay, I'm the secret agent, so I can have 2 IDs. I'm a secret agent and a party girl. I like that idea. I like the push your luck element of the credit card. If you get John Smith with the credit card, multiple people can have the same IDs. You can mess each other over a little bit with the special cards, and you're trying to get as close to 500 currency units as you can without going over. And that's just a neat concept in this game. Now, there's luck. There's luck in the tokens you draw. There's luck in your opening hand. There's luck in the cards you pull from the wallet. I highly recommend you play with the cards with the player count that you're with, since that will mitigate the luck a bit more and the cards are more balanced and you're not pulling 6 IDs, which could still happen. And some people aren't going to like it because there's a bit of a take that. But I'm really generous towards this game in that regard because it's a fast game. It feels completely different than other party games of this genre, especially the Take That. The wallet helps a lot as you're putting cards in and out. You have the 1 cards in the 1 pocket. That's just a neat... They utilize this. They didn't have to. We could have used cards in a table, a pile of tokens. But using it for this and having it be the storage for the game, that's pretty clever in my opinion. And sometimes we just want to sit back and have a laughing fun time. And it's great entertainment when everyone flips over their hands at the end and you're like, guilty. I knew it. Or whatever, or you have the perfect hand and someone gives you a card thinking they're going to mess you over, and it makes your hand that much more perfect, or it pushes you over 500 currency units. Simple, light game, for sure. Not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it is mine. Dice Tower Judgment approved!